Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, a book that explores the art of wielding influence and understanding power dynamics. Whether you're in business, politics, or just navigating everyday relationships, this book reveals timeless strategies for navigating and thriving within complex social systems. Greene's approach is not for the faint-hearted, as he takes us through principles of power that are sometimes ruthless, but always insightful. So, let's go through each of these 48 laws and unpack what they mean. Law 1: Never outshine the master. In this first law, Greene advises us to avoid threatening those above us. If you make a superior feel insecure or overshadowed, they're likely to resent or even sabotage you. Instead, help them feel appreciated and in control. Acknowledging and reinforcing their talents subtly keeps them comfortable and more willing to support you. Law 2: Never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies. Friends can be unpredictable, and sometimes familiarity breeds complacency or betrayal. Enemies, however, often show their true colors and can even become loyal allies if circumstances change. Greene suggests keeping a close eye on your relationships and realizing that loyalty often stems from necessity. Law 3: Conceal your intentions. Greene advises us to avoid revealing our plans prematurely. By keeping intentions hidden, we prevent others from blocking or counteracting our efforts. Creating a sense of mystery keeps others on edge and gives you more flexibility to adjust your strategy as needed. Law 4: Always say less than necessary. In conversations, we're often tempted to fill silences or justify ourselves, but Greene argues that silence can be far more powerful. It creates an aura of control and leaves others guessing. Speak concisely and let others reveal themselves in their attempt to fill in the gaps. Law 5: So much depends on reputation, guard it with your life. Reputation is a critical asset in the pursuit of power. It precedes you, opens doors, and protects you from attacks. Greene emphasizes building and protecting a solid reputation, as it's often the first impression others have of you. Law 6: Court attention at all costs. To remain powerful, visibility is essential. Fading into the background often leads to irrelevance. Whether positive or negative, attention keeps you on people's minds, giving you a platform for influence. Greene suggests that calculated attention, even if provocative, can be beneficial in keeping you relevant. Law 7: Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. To accomplish more than you could alone, learn the art of delegation. Greene recommends using the talents and resources of others, while positioning yourself as the central figure behind the success. Law 8: Make other people come to you, use bait if necessary. Rather than chasing others, draw them in. When you make people desire what you have, it shifts the power dynamic in your favor. This law emphasizes the importance of positioning and patience in the pursuit of influence. Law 9: Win through your actions, never through argument. Actions are often more persuasive than words. Instead of convincing others verbally, let your achievements and actions speak for themselves. This approach creates indisputable proof of your abilities. Law 10: Infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Negativity and misfortune are contagious. Greene warns that associating with negative people can bring you down emotionally and even materially. Seek out relationships with optimistic, successful people to enhance your own prospects. Law 11: Learn to keep people dependent on you. Creating dependency gives you leverage. If people rely on you for success or stability, they're less likely to betray you and more likely to support your goals. Greene advises cultivating unique value so others can't easily replace you. Law 12: Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. When you're strategic about honesty, it can catch people off guard. Occasional acts of generosity create goodwill, making others more likely to trust you. Greene suggests that this trust can be leveraged in future dealings. Law 13: When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Rather than relying on someone's sense of duty or kindness, highlight what they stand to gain by helping you. People are usually more motivated by self-interest than by goodwill. Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Knowledge is power, and gaining insights into people's motivations, weaknesses, and desires can provide strategic advantages. Greene suggests subtly gathering information while maintaining a friendly front. Law 15, crush your enemy totally. Leaving a rival only partially defeated often invites retaliation. Greene advises thoroughness in dealing with threats. When you act decisively, you prevent future conflicts and send a clear message to potential challengers. Law 16, use absence to increase respect and honor. Absence can create intrigue and raise your value. Greene warns against being too available, as scarcity often enhances desirability. By making yourself less accessible, you make your presence more appreciated. Law 17, keep others in suspended terror, cultivate an air of unpredictability. Unpredictability makes others nervous and keeps them guessing. If people can't anticipate your actions, they're less likely to act against you, and it positions you as a more formidable figure. Law 18, do not build fortresses to protect yourself, isolation is dangerous. While it's tempting to retreat when things get tough, Greene argues that isolation can lead to vulnerability. Staying connected gives you access to information and allies, both of which are essential for maintaining power. Law 19, know who you're dealing with, do not offend the wrong person. Understanding others' personalities and sensitivities is crucial. Some people will forgive insults, while others will hold grudges. Misjudging someone's tolerance for offense can lead to unnecessary conflicts. Law 20, do not commit to anyone. Greene warns against aligning yourself too closely with any particular group or individual, as loyalty can limit your flexibility. By remaining independent, you can adapt more easily to shifting circumstances and avoid being pulled into others' agendas. Law 21, play a sucker to catch a sucker, seem dumber than your mark. Appearing less intelligent or capable can sometimes give you an edge, as people may underestimate you and reveal more than they otherwise would. Greene advises using this as a tactic to gain information and avoid unnecessary competition. Law 22, use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. Greene suggests that strategic surrender can sometimes be more powerful than resistance. By yielding temporarily, you can wait for a better opportunity to assert yourself, and people may underestimate your resolve. Law 23, concentrate your forces. Rather than spreading yourself thin, Greene advocates focusing your efforts on a single, significant goal. Concentrated energy often leads to greater success than dividing your attention among too many pursuits. Law 24, play the perfect courtier. A good courtier is skilled at navigating social dynamics. Greene emphasizes charm, diplomacy, and subtlety in gaining favor and influence without appearing ambitious or manipulative. Law 25, recreate yourself. Power often comes from creating an image that resonates with others. Greene suggests constantly shaping and reshaping your identity as circumstances change. Reinventing yourself allows you to adapt and remain relevant. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. When executing difficult or controversial decisions, Greene advises distancing yourself from the actual work to protect your reputation. Use others as intermediaries to maintain a pristine public image. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Greene advises that people have a natural desire to believe in something greater than themselves. By positioning yourself as a leader with a unique vision or ideology, you can attract devoted followers. The key here is to provide them with something to rally around, allowing them to feel part of an exclusive mission. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Timidity can be dangerous in any pursuit of power. Greene believes that boldness not only impresses others but also gives you a psychological edge. By committing to actions with confidence and decisiveness, you make it difficult for others to challenge you. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Before you embark on any endeavor, think through your goals and consider potential obstacles. Greene suggests envisioning the outcome and preparing for every possible scenario. This approach reduces the chances of being blindsided by unforeseen events and helps you stay focused on your long-term objectives. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Power often comes from the perception of ease. Greene argues that displaying your hard work and struggles can diminish your influence. Instead, aim to make your achievements look effortless. When others believe your success comes naturally, they'll see you as inherently skilled and capable. Law 31. Control the options, get others to play with the cards you deal. Greene encourages structuring situations so that people are left with choices that all benefit you. By limiting their options and guiding their decisions, you maintain control over the outcomes without appearing authoritarian. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. People often prefer fantasy over reality. Greene suggests tapping into these fantasies to appeal to their desires and aspirations. By offering people an escape from the mundane, you can draw them into your vision and make them more receptive to your influence. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, whether it's an insecurity, a need for validation, or a particular ambition. Greene advises identifying these vulnerabilities in others so you can leverage them if needed. Understanding someone's thumbscrew gives you a key to influencing their behavior. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion, act like a king to be treated like one. According to Greene, self-respect and dignity often lead others to treat you with respect as well. When you carry yourself with confidence and authority, people are more likely to perceive you as powerful and follow your lead. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is crucial in any strategy. Greene advises waiting for the right moment to act, as striking too soon or too late can weaken your position. By observing and understanding the flow of events, you can choose moments that maximize your impact. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have, ignoring them is the best revenge. When we react emotionally to things we can't control or attain, we give them power over us. Greene suggests that ignoring what you cannot have or control is often the best way to neutralize it. Indifference can be a powerful statement of control. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. People are drawn to grand gestures and displays. Greene believes that creating powerful visuals or spectacles can captivate attention and reinforce your message. By mastering the art of spectacle, you create memorable impressions that keep people focused on you. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Greene warns that openly expressing unconventional views can make you a target. Instead, he suggests blending in while maintaining your individual beliefs. This approach allows you to navigate social environments smoothly without alienating others. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Greene advises that when you stir up emotional responses in others, you make them less able to think rationally and more vulnerable to manipulation. By agitating people or creating tension, you can often distract them from seeing your true intentions. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Greene believes that anything given freely often has hidden strings attached. To maintain control and avoid potential obligations, avoid relying on favors or accepting free offers. Paying for things outright allows you to keep your independence and stay in control. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. When you follow in the footsteps of a well-known figure, you risk being compared unfavorably. Greene suggests forging your own path instead. By establishing a unique identity, you avoid the shadow of those who came before you and create a legacy that's entirely your own. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. In groups, there is often a figure whose influence binds others together. Greene advises that by targeting and neutralizing this leader, you can destabilize the group and diminish their collective power. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Rather than forcing people into compliance, Greene advocates winning them over emotionally. By appealing to people's hearts and minds, you foster loyalty and reduce resistance. People are more likely to support you if they feel a genuine connection. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. By mirroring people's actions or attitudes, you can put them off balance. Greene suggests that this technique confuses and frustrates adversaries, making it harder for them to predict your next move or feel in control of the situation. Law 45, preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People often resist drastic change. Greene advises that when you advocate for transformation, do it incrementally to avoid backlash. By introducing changes gradually, you give people time to adapt and make them more likely to accept your new direction. Law 46, never appear too perfect. Perfection can breed envy and resentment. Greene warns that appearing flawless may attract negative attention. Instead, show small flaws or vulnerabilities to make yourself relatable and prevent others from feeling intimidated or envious. Law 47, do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. Success can be intoxicating, but pushing too far can lead to ruin. Greene advises knowing when to stop once you've achieved your goals. By exercising restraint, you prevent yourself from risking everything you've gained. Law 48, assume formlessness. Greene concludes with the principle of adaptability. In a constantly changing world, rigidity can be your downfall. Instead, be fluid and adaptable, ready to shift your approach as circumstances change. Flexibility is a powerful asset that allows you to remain effective in any environment. And there you have it, the complete 48 laws of power as outlined by Robert Greene. Each law offers a unique perspective on navigating the complexities of influence, authority, and social strategy. Greene's approach may seem intense, even ruthless at times, but it's designed to help us understand the power dynamics that shape our lives. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the 48 laws of power. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts on these laws. Which one resonated with you the most? Until next time, keep learning, stay powerful, and remember, knowledge is your greatest asset.